requests are what we use in professional software engineering for peer review of code. So you know science papers get peer reviewed. In professional software engineering, code gets peer reviewed as well. And so platforms like GitHub provide the mechanisms for doing that. So this is something we do on GitHub. And of course, all of your code is already up on GitHub and you're pushing all the time because bad things happen to people who don't do that. If we go to my repository on here, which is going to be one of the last because these are in the order they were last updated. So here's mine. So 13 days ago, so when we had our first session 2 weeks ago, I did some work. So on my implementation branch, there is one commit. I'm one commit ahead of master, and that one commit is when I did the integrate method. And so what I can do, now I'm on the implementation branch, is I can click this button over here that says pull request. And what happens is it compares my implementation branch to my master branch. I can flick those around, but that's right. That's what we want, to compare implementation to master. And it suggests something I can put in a comment here. I could also say, and creates pull request. And now, what I have here is a summary of the differences. And the most important one is when I click on Files Changed, I get a graphical representation of the one line of code that happened here. And then anyone who has access to this repository, which is just me, and in the case of all your repositories, it's just you and me, because the way the GitHub Classroom sets up repositories, it sets them up with me and you having access to each of yours. They can see this, and then I can click on here, and I can make comments on a line-by-line basis on the things that have changed. So that provides me with a very easy mechanism for giving you information about what's going on. And then, if we were using this for real, what would happen is we would iterate around that process several times until everyone was happy, and I would, at the end of that process, we would merge it. We're never going to merge this because we don't want to change the master branch. We're just using the review process.